Hey, I'm Pete the Plumber. Plumbing is what I'm all about. From emergencies to catastrophes, from brand new shiny renovations, let me and my team show you how to get it done and done right. Calgary, we've got you covered. Bit of a unique one today. I'm here to meet Mike from Tally Construction. This isn't our normal building that we work in. It's a condo. Bit of a unique one, but every condo owner owns their own condo and can have anybody working, of course. And they've chosen Mike from Tally, and Mike loves Pete. So we're gonna go and check out and see what he's got in this tower. Little bit of a different job here. We're not in mom and pop residential house. We're on the 24th floor of a condo downtown Cowtown, Calgary. I'm here with Jason. How you doing, Jason?
Pretty good, and yourself?
Good, good, good. A little bit of a different one for you.
Oh, definitely.
You priced this one all out and everything for Mr. Mike from Tally.
Yep.
So this was a little bit different. Had to do the fire codes, the water shut off, a little bit different, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's go take a look at the one washroom. We'll go through all three of them and you can tell me what's going on.
Sounds good.
This is a very big job and a lot of challenges of getting things in and out of these big high-rise condos.
Now, being in a condo, this is a lot different than in residential housing, night and day. So we've had to do some little bit of a investigation here. A lot of the valves weren't working. So the building's probably 15 to 20 year old. Would we agree to that?
Roughly, yeah.
Somewhere on there. So a lot of the valves aren't working, so we have to go to the maintenance office and get them to shut it off. But Jason's gone ahead and done a lot of pre-stuff, and it's working out very well where they did shut off. You'll see that all the pipes are great. Now you won't see that in your house. In mom and pop house, Mackenzie, Douglasdale, Coral Springs, Ranchview, you won't see that. This is fire rated pipe called XFR. You don't need it, you don't need to spend the money. It's overkill, you don't need it in your house, but in condos we need it because when fires happen, they go right up through the plumbing chute. So we have to state a fire code on this, absolutely. Everything is copper, you won't see any plastic water lines either. In the newer ones you might be able to, but in the older ones we have to state a copper. Now in this one, this is the guest bathroom, isn't it, Jason?
Yep.
So fairly simple, vanity, toilet, and what was here before?
There was a tub, I believe. It was already ripped out when I got here, so.
Okay, so you got the shower base in. This is a mirror shower base with the seat. So it's at a 60 by 32?
60 by 32, yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful one. That'll be beautiful. The guest bathroom, guests don't usually have a bath, but they need a shower in and out. Delta, dual control.
Yep.
Handheld, shower head, posi temp, looking good. Everything's looking awesome in that. The water got shut off in this one okay, obviously?
Yep, the water works in this one. We're still going to change the valves afterwards once they do shut the building down for us, but
perfect.
Still got to wait for it.
Well, that's the time you do it, of course.
Yep.
Okay. So this one's all ready to go. We're all done here and we're moving to the next one.
Yep.
This was a really unique one with Mike. Love working with Mike from Tally. Great guy, knows his stuff, quality work. Highly recommended for the high-end jobs. Does a beautiful, and all jobs, I shouldn't say high-end, but does a really good job there. This was a pretty unique one. 22nd floor, I think, of a condo. We were way up there. Now, Jason, over here, there was nothing before. You put in two basins.
Nope, there was nothing at all. We cut into the cast iron stack at the bottom and then put a T in. Mm-hmm. And then that way we could run over for two basin sinks. Now, when we were cutting in, we were just hoping no one was going to flush their toilet upstairs.
Little bit of a gamble, eh? You had Scotty here to catch anything, though.
Oh, no, I had him, actually.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So you can see how we cut in here. Again, we didn't go to cast iron plastics. Much easier and cheaper to work with. Lots of clean outs. Had to follow the code, making sure the condo board or the condo was happy, and it looks great to me.
We still got to wait for the water to be shut off because these valves did not work. So they're waiting for the condo board is kind of holding us up.
Jeez, and which is holding up the electricians, which is holding up the drywallers, which is holding up the whole process.
Holding up everyone, yep.
Organization is key, and then when things fall apart, you got to be able to scramble quick. And I know Mike from Tally scrambling quick and calling everybody he can to find out water getting shut off here.
It's a complete full gut, ripped down to the studs. And with these condos with concrete floors, concrete ceilings, yeah, there's a lot of challenges. There's only so much you can do because things are embedded in the concrete.
Okay, we're standing where the tub was. It was a big drop-in soaker tub before, and it all came out, and they just wanted a basic bathtub.
Yep, they just want to build a platform. Originally, the plan was to cap these two lines off and have a walk-in closet, but they changed their mind and decided they want to just have a 60 by 32 bathtub.
Okay, so there you go. So this is all the roughing from the old one, and we can't cut this out because we can't shut the water off.
Yep, exactly.
See, one problem rolls into the other in renovation, so you got to be prepared for everything. Next door to us is the big walk-in shower. And again, you can't shut the water off, so the old Simmons is still in there?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Old valve, and can't do anything until we can get that water shut off.
This is going to be a really good looking job when it's done. And we had to deal with a condo board too, which is never easy because you have to get permission to shut off the water, permission if you got to go in the condo below you or condo above you. So it was a little tricky. Mike handled it very well. We're in the kitchen. Now, it looks like you've moved it because you've got extended the drainage or cut off the drainage. Where was it before?
It was all the way over here. They had a little island sticking out and the sink was sitting right over here.
Okay, right over the breakfast nook, right over the view. Okay, that makes sense. And they've tucked it back in here now, I guess probably to open this up more?
Yep, they're opening it up more, and then there's going to be a dishwasher sitting here, and then your sink's going over here.
This is key for planning, and I know Mike from Tally does great planning in kitchens. This is so crucial because if this is in the wrong spot, it'll be behind the fridge, behind the stove, behind the dishwasher, which you don't want. You want the rough in right underneath where the kitchen sink's going. So obviously, Mike's had a lot of conversation with you, or Andrew is foreman, and he said this is where it's going, dishwasher, bing, bang, boom. This is one long kitchen, isn't it?
From what I could tell, it's going all the way up to the ceiling as well.
Really? Boy, oh boy, this is gonna have a lot of storage in the kitchen. It was a pretty unique one. Getting everything up to the 22nd floor in the elevators, a little slower, a little more costly, but worked out fantastic. Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber, here with Mike from Tally Renovations. Mike, what is your secret to these spectacular kitchens in Calgary?
Every family is unique, so we have to design every kitchen for your specific needs and your specific workflow. We focus on the details you want, from prep to cooking to serving and to cleanup. It all fits in a perfect workflow for you.
And that is why Mike is my #1 referral for kitchens in the city of Calgary.
Tally Renovations. Beautiful spaces, built right.
We need to replace our kitchen cabinets.
You've come to the right place.
We have an idea, but
You can sit down with one of our designers. That's one way we try to make your life easier.
I don't want to be assembling cabinets on my weekend.
Hey, the only yelling you'll ever need is that guy.
Renovating is fast and easy with the help of our cabinet experts.
I love these cabinets.
No longer a contractor's best kept secret. We provide pre-assembled cabinets right here in the great city of Calgary. Get your cabinets right here.
We at The Landscape Artists have been transforming Calgary landscapes for 40 years, serving this city and surrounding areas with smartly designed creative outdoor living spaces. Crafting your outdoor oasis has never been easier with amazing results. You'll enjoy working with our creative design team as we take your vision from dream to a reality. You deserve a place to unwind, a place to think, and a wonderful place to entertain. Call our firm today for your free consultation. The Landscape Artist, award-winning design and construction.
We didn't have to make them so comfortable, but we did. Toto.
Well, we're up here on the 24th floor, facing the beautiful Rocky Mountains here to the west. This is a great project. We're going to be remodeling this whole condominium, and the clients have a great vision. She has a vision of a downtown Paris apartment. So these are a lot of the touches and a lot of the selections that she's made, and it also relates to a lot of the layout. So we'll take a walk through here and give you a quick lay of the land. A little tougher to visualize with no walls and things like that, but we've managed to demo everything, and now we're framing and roughing in our electrical and plumbing.
It's going good. With this job, it's mainly trying to find parking and getting all this stuff up here. Once it's up here, it's not so bad. It's a big hassle it's a 5-minute walk to get to the truck. If you forget anything in the truck, then it's another 10 minutes at least going down and 10 minutes coming back up. So it just takes time just because of the location.
It's very important that your contractors can work with condo boards because Calgary is getting a lot of condos.
To show you a little bit of the living room, we're going to try to open things up a little bit. It was already quite open, but with the view to the south and the west here, we really want to make this kind of the center of the home. We're doing a really neat treatment with a two-sided fireplace here, and a nice large open area for living room and dining room.
The mayor wants us to grow up and not sprawl out, which it has its benefits. I see what it is. I think every person should have his piece of grass, but that's my opinion.
What we're going to do now is we're going to really enlarge the master bedroom and the ensuite area. This was a guest or second bedroom here. We're going to make that a little bit smaller. It'll still have its own bathroom and a large walk-in closet here. And then what you don't see here for partitions are what's going to be a really neat feature is glass walls, glass partitions with some really beautiful decorative metal grating on it, which is going to add a really nice touch to it to give you that Paris feel. This will be right inside of the master bedroom door, so you can kind of see the view that they'll have straight up the Bow River Valley here to the north as well. But what a beautiful master suite. This part is really hard to envision, but this is going to be the ensuite, the bathroom here. There will be a double vanity, a water closet, a separate shower and tub. It will be beautiful. It'll be fun to go back and look at these shots because certainly you won't recognize it from here.
It's important that you find out who the condo board person is, the president in charge of maintenance, how to turn off the water. You have to. You cannot do renovations in condos without working the condo board. So it's very important for all contractors to know.
They've got 3 elevators. One of them is down for service, so we're not going to be able to use it. So you have to account for being able to get all your materials up, getting all your garbage out and down. It just adds more and more time.
The great part about that renovation is they just didn't do bathroom and kitchen and bathroom and this and that. They did the whole thing. They obviously bought it and they didn't have to get in right away because I know Mike had a 6-7 month window to finish it.
I got a cap off a chimney for a fireplace.
And it was great because they did everything. They don't have to go back next year and do the powder room and go back next year and do the ensuite. They just did everything. They cleaned out everything, took out everything, and started almost from scratch. So that was a great way to do it, especially for the condo, because again, you're wrestling with the elevators all the time. And it's done. It's completely done now. And I think they're very happy. Actually, I know they're very happy after that, talking to the homeowner. He was ecstatic.
Got food cravings, Calgary? Introducing Ditch the Kitch, an Alberta-grown company here to bring you your fave dishes from restaurants across the city. Go ahead, spoil your cravings, and ditch the kitsch.
Your experience with Legacy Kitchen starts with a visit to our showroom, where our designers and craftsmen are committed to creating a kitchen that suits your home and lifestyle. We coordinate every aspect of the design and renovation process, taking you from an idea to reality. For over 3 decades, we have proudly served Calgary homeowners and home builders with premium kitchen design and renovations. Legacy Kitchens, we are with you all the way.
I've done a major renovation before, and I met them, and I was just so comfortable with them. Well, this is my sanctuary, and I want a peaceful, quiet place. I wanted a place that's welcoming. I love having company, and especially my family. That's the most important thing. Every Sunday, usually my family's here. And I just wanted a place where we can all be together.
Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber, here with Mike from Tally Renovations. Mike, how do you tackle kitchens?
Kitchens are really important. They're the absolute heart of the home, so they take a little extra time and care to get it right, because it's really the hub for your family, for your friends, and it's the gathering place for everything that you do.
And with that attitude, that's why I always recommend Mike from Tally Renovations.
Tally Renovations, beautiful spaces built right.
Welcome to Pacific Hut, where great food and great people come together. Classic Filipino dishes and delicious all-day breakfasts in comforting Filipino-style cooking. Bring your family and come in today. Pacific Hut.
Well, how did you know that your spouse was going to be the best fit for your life? You know, there kind of has to be that initial spark that you go, wow, I like this contractor's ideas. I like the way they're open in communication. I like that they'll share their honest opinion with me if I want to do something. They go, wow, I've never done that before. You know, they need to be honest. And you have to feel like you could ask them any question, almost, and they'd answer it. Everyone has their own personal style. I would say there's a few non-negotiables. There has to be honesty there. They have to be transparent, and they have to tell you the truth, even if it's bad. They have to be firm in making sure you understand how they work. What's the best way for them to be successful? Because if they're successful, you'll be happy. And to do that, you know, feel free to ask questions. Like, ask about bad experiences with clients that they've had. Ask about what are the things about clients that help them along with their process, so that they can anticipate, so they can look ahead, they can plan ahead. Also, they have to be very detail oriented. If you're hiring a general contractor, that contractor has to take care of those details for you, because that's why you hired them. So they want to think about the minutia and the little questions, and they may drive you a little crazy with some of the things, like, where does this outlet go? What height? What position? They're going to take care of all those little details, so you don't have to worry about it. You're going to trust them and have confidence in them that they're going to take care of that for you.
I have two great things to show you. Okay. We're going to start off with our Brown Bluetooth. This thing is fantastic. Okay. It's a 110 CFM fan. Turn it on, it hooks right up to your phone, sync to your phone. You're in there having a shower, you don't have to program anything, program it once, it's done.
This will drown out any other sounds in the bathroom.
I guess it could. I never thought of that.
I like that.
We're selling a lot of them in 110 CFM, they're great. And again, they all works off the switch. So when you're done, you walk out, turn it off, you come back in, having a shower, whatever you're doing, turn it back on.
Beautiful.
Bing, bang, boom.
I like it.
Brian, from all our Baumler approved brothers here, I just want to say thank you very much and keep up the great work. We really appreciate it.
Actually, that's what I want to say to you guys. Keep up the great work. I really appreciate it.
Are we going to guys?
Yes!
Are we going to guys?
Yeah!
I think these guys were stronger.
All right.
Always.
All right, free suckers from Pete's Toilet.
Yes.
This was our starting point and our set point for the whole herringbone pattern throughout the whole condo, and it just guides you right into the space. It just says, welcome, come on in, we're going this way. It is a terrific, terrific effect here in the space. It's just beautiful.
Condo renovations. Number one, make sure you know your contact people. Make sure you know the president. Make sure you know who is in charge of getting the keys to the mechanical room. That is so crucial to plumbers and electricians, because we have to hit main breakers or maybe pull the meter off or something like that, and obviously the main water. In heating, a lot of condos have hot water heating, so we have to get into the boiler room if we're changing a baseboard radiators or in-floor hookups. So we have to know who's in charge of that key. That is crucial. And then have consideration for all your neighbors. You're walking down the hallway, they're living across from you, they're living down, they're hearing the guys walking through, and make sure you talk to the renovators and say, listen, watch the language and stuff like this, because you are in their front foyer too, and you could have 20, 30 people around you you're working with. So the contractor has to be cognizant of all this and be considerate. Hi, I'm Pete the Plumber. I don't clean ducts, I don't clean furnaces, I replace them. But when I want them cleaned in Calgary, I call my buddy Annie. He's even got a camera.
That's right, Pete. We have the right equipment to manage any size job. Calgary is a pet-friendly city, and air quality is key to a happy home and a happy life. We do residential and commercial, and we don't get paid until you are happy.
And that is why Eddie is my #1 reference for duct cleaning in the city of Calgary.
I love this.
We Calgarians take pride in our work, in our outdoor spaces, and we put a lot of time and effort into making comfortable, beautiful homes.
Can't wait. We also love our water features.
Beautiful.
And that's where we come in.
From crazy indoor water features to crafting your own outdoor nature paradise.
That's what we do. Join us as we show you what you can have with some imagination,
heavy machinery,
and skillful hands.
We are
Water by Design.
When you have a Canada outdoor kitchen, you get more out of life. Add a whole new dimension to how you use and enjoy your home. Enjoy family and friends, and extend your outdoor cooking, dining, and living experience all year round. Canada Outdoor Kitchens. Dream big, live well.
Need a truck or a fleet for a seasonal job? Don't lease it, rent it. Shaganappy GM now offers short-term rentals for our entire lineup of Chevy and GM trucks. Shaganappy GM and Cobalt Rentals. This is the new way.
Mike, how you doing?
Great, Pete, great.
We're finally done.
Well, finally sounds like it took a long time, Pete. It only took a few months.
Only a few months?
Yeah, only a few months.
It just seemed like maybe it was the elevator ride in this condo that made it. I don't know. There
24 floors up.
24 floors up, and one heck of a view.
Yeah, beautiful.
Wow, I'm eager to see this.
Yeah,
the guys told me about it, so let's head on out. Where are we going to first?
Well, I mean, these projects take time. And probably, I would say from start to finish, we're probably more like 4.5 months. Come into the kitchen here. Yeah.
Is this a kitchen or a tunnel?
Well,
this is amazing.
Yeah, kind of a bit of a challenge to work with a space like this, with dimensions like this, long and narrow.
Yes.
But because you have the view straight to the south here, we want to be able to see that all the way from the front entry. And
amazing.
And the design just kind of flowed.
Did you ever open it up? It's so inviting.
Yeah.
And flows. I'm not a designer, but this flows.
It does, doesn't it?
Really
and
does.
in lots of different ways, right? From the floor to the ceiling, it does flow that way. The backsplash, the quartzite here, that's a book-matched countertop and backsplash.
Yes. We have a Moen and a Kindred, the Apron Kindred. You don't see a lot of those, but they really pop, don't they? It kind of has to go in with this.
It does. It actually had one at their house, at their previous house. They loved it so much they wanted it again.
That is amazing. And you can't go wrong with the Moen. I love the Moen, and it's a beautiful one for this big sink because it gives a spray, gives a booster spray. Awesome. This is so nice. With you working with a customer that knew what they wanted, it really came together, didn't it?
Yeah, and that's part of the fun.
Yes,
Pete.
Yes.
Like, we kind of have fun jobs anyways, right? But it's fun to spend time with clients. We go to the granite place, we go to the cabinet place, we go, and I get to kind of chime in on all those meetings and things like that, and say, throw in my 2 cents here or there, and get to really get a feel for what the customer wants.
So way to go, Mike. Way to take the time with the customer and build this. This is awesome. Let's go look at a bathroom. Again, that job was fantastic, and Mike had it organized very well, which was the key to everything. Being in a condo, we have a bit of a tight bathroom here, Mike. So you were definitely space oriented, and you made it all fit in. How did it come apart? Did you make this bigger, or is this its original size?
This is the original size, Pete, and on the 24th floor of a condo slab building, the drains are all fixed where they are. They can't move. So the toilet can't move, the tub drain can't move, the vanity basin drain can't move. So we have to work with what's here. Being able to give them a full width vanity with more storage, so beside the toilet where we can't open a door, we put open shelving. Those are the kind of things that make it more functional. You know what, we had a blast with this job. Andrew as well loved it because he gets to express himself a little bit as well, and you know, his input on projects like this with his experience, it counts for a whole lot. It helps us really get it right. Custom wall sconces cut into the mirror, always a really nice touch.
Really custom.
Very
really
custom. Yeah.
We know we're not in a cookie cutter house.
That's right.
That's true. I love the Delta. I think at the beginning Mike thought, wow, this is going to be a big job, and we walked through there, and but he handled it great. We're now in the master, but I'm confused. The last time I was in this area, there was no plumbing in this area.
No, this used to be the walk-in closet.
The closet, I thought so. I'm thinking, I got turned around here. Okay, so what do we do?
This master bathroom now, it spans a little bit of a length here. We're able to come in here and put a double vanity in, which they only had a single before.
I remember the old vanity was only 3 feet, so
yeah.
We've got what, an 8-footer in here now, 9-footer?
Almost 8 feet, yeah. So.
Beautiful, and of course my favorite, the favorite basin faucet in the whole wide world, the Lahara undermount, nice, lots of room, and again a nice custom big mirror to make everything reflect huge.
Water closet has to stay where it is.
Yes, that's the one drain that's difficult to move, not impossible to move, but difficult to move. And we got our Mighty Toto Drake in there.
Got your Mighty Toto Drake, and the client, she even put in a portrait of
Napoleon having a sit.
That's right. Because everybody poops.
Everybody poops. He wasn't a big guy, but everybody poops.
That's right.
Oh, that is nice. And the shelf, I love the shelves.
Yeah, you always have a recessed niche there to store shampoo bottles, soap, and stuff like that.
Yes, nice.
And again, another, it's a matching set.
Yeah, Delta Lahara, got the diverter, got the 4-function mowing. Again, never be afraid to mix and match. Chrome is chrome, it matches everything. And we have the 4-function handheld here with the dual control Delta. Fantastic. We always want to have at least one tub in a house. That's very important, isn't it? To have one tub. It can be anywhere. And this is up on a pedestal?
Well, it's up on a pedestal again because those drains are set. So we had to work with this. I think the drain is right under this step here.
Is it?
So we built it as much as we could here, making sure we had a nice walkway space here into the walk-in closet.
Right.
But this is as much as we could build a platform out, one step up into a soaker tub.
So don't be afraid to change things during construction, okay? Don't get silly, but don't be afraid to change things. And again, this is a great job of communication. You and the customer had to have massive communication during this.
Absolutely. There's, you know what, renovating and renovations, they're not for everyone. You have to be flexible, you have to be adaptable, because I can say that in the 13, 14, 15 years we've been doing this, we've done tiny projects, we've done big projects. Not a single one's gone 100% according to plan.
Yes.
Just what you run into.
You're right, exactly. And none of them are cookie cutters, so it's great that you can adapt as you go along. This is unbelievable, Mike. It was a unique one for Mike, and he handled it awesome. Just awesome. He's so professional. I love working with him. There's very few to little hiccups. There's always hiccups, but he gets the answers and gets it done right.
The clients were terrific. They really were a joy to work with, just dream clients, and that doesn't mean that we're always happy and smiles and all the time. It means we're working through things together and feeling good about it at the end of it. A lot of fun.
Very professional. Any problems arose, he tackled it like a pro. He knows how to get your job done and knows how to keep people happy. Does King Henry know that he's in his outfit? What is he in there?
That's
some sort of cape thing. Bandit.
Yeah.
Well, that's a beauty.
Yeah. I'm sure she'll hang the other ones.
Now we can't show this because Dino will get jealous.
Good thinking. Edit that out.